Hey loves, welcome to my acting backdrop. I just got done doing an audition and it is time for me to wash my hair. Thing is, I don't know if you're gonna can see this, how much new growth and just general sliding that has been happening. I've had my hair in at this point of filming for nearly a month. And so, you know, I've got shed hair in there, I've got dirt, grime, I've got scalp, y'all, and it's been over 2 weeks since I washed my hair. Now y'all probably like, what you mean, Toya? I have seborrheic dermatitis, and essentially if I don't wash my hair every week, usually it's a problem, especially with something this scalpy. However, I've been drinking a gallon of water every day, avoiding sugar, alcohol, wheat, and dairy. And so, not surprising to me, my scalp has been doing a lot better. Eventually, I'm gonna share that journey with you guys. I'm doing this for 75 days at least. But it's time for me to wash my hair, and I don't want the water and the weight of it all to sort of like pull on my hairline. The last time I washed, it was getting a little, you know what I mean? My hair is the finest on my hairline. So this is my strategy. I'm gonna take out these two, and then the next weekend, these two, and whatever else is left so I can keep my parting. But I kind of want to give certain areas a little bit of a break for like a day or two. And I don't want to be just like taking my hair. You guys, with these auditions, they pop up out of nowhere. So it's like nearly impossible for me to just take it all out and put it all in. Child, I'm gonna need some time. I'm gonna have to book out for all that. So in the meantime, we're just gonna be refreshing, and I'm gonna just show you how I take out these, put them back in, reinstall, refresh the ends, all that stuff. You're gonna see how I do it. And I think it's time we get started.
Here is the first faux lock. Now first, you wanna just snip off the end. No need in creating extra work for yourself. And if you had watched how I did these locks, you'll know that I started with a lock and then I used wrapping hair. So right now I am unraveling that wrapping hair to expose the faux lock that I have attached and the braid. There is my hair right there, and this is so important to be able to see, and it's kind of one of the things that I like about how I did this particular set of locks. There are so many different ways that you can do faux locks. This one, I really enjoy the fact that I have no risk of cutting my own hair the way that I did it. So of course you're going to cut off any excess hair, and there is my real hair exposed in a braid. Then take a tail comb and, you know, get to work. Just unravel that braid, take that braid down, be gentle, do what you have to do, and your braid may vary in size. My braids were pretty small because I really wanted the lock to be a specific size. And once you're done, you'll see that root. All the nasty dirt and grime. Ugh. By the way, I did regularly wash my hair during this process of having this protective style. It's just the nature of doing these kinds of protective styles. And that's why I think it's just so important to refresh as much as you can. Once you've done one, you know how to do the rest. So enjoy my takedown process. As you can see, when you rush, you may get knotting. And if your real hair gets intertwined with the fake hair, just take your time, take it slow, remove it strand by strand if you have to. But I think you will more than likely be fine. Now, as you can see, my hair has kind of began to lock, and that is one of the realities of having my texture type pattern of hair. The hair can easily lock. It's actually a beautiful thing. I actually love locks, so I don't think it's bad, but I think that if that's not your intended hairstyle to have for a long period of time, you should refresh. And as you can see, I am using the tail comb, the fine tooth comb to really just like take out all of that debris, because you definitely don't want it in your hair when you go to wash, because you'll just have excess tangles and it could lead to a lot of breakage. It's time to wash the hair. All right, let's go. Now, as you can see, this is just a small section of my hair, and I just wanted to show you a example of what I would do when I'm washing my full head of hair, but how I would treat that leave out. And of course, when I went to go work out, yeah, I was looking crazy, but hey, I had to get that workout in, okay? Now you can see that my braids are the basis of this hairstyle. Now I figured I would show you a little treat, you know, just give you a little something if you don't want to go back and watch the full video. I use some faux locks and some wrapping hair, and I'm going to show you the process of how I put them in, because this is a part of my refresh process. So you'll take that latch hook and you will push it through the base of the braid. I like to leave a little bit of room for wrapping so that everything looks knotless. Take the hair that you're going to use to wrap. I will link the kind of hair that I'm using down below, and you will start at the base of that braid, wrap, 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 and this is what makes it look knotless. Okay, so when I put that faux lock into that braid, I started a little, like maybe a half an inch down from the base of the braid, so that when I went to wrap the hair around the lock, it doesn't create bulkiness at the root, which makes it look really fake. I mean, look, I'm not fooling anyone. This is definitely a faux lock, but I do think it gives a cleaner, sort of more seamless look to it. And you can wrap this wrapping hair as tightly or as loosely as you want. I really like kind of the smooth, sort of shiny look of this, so that's what I did. And when I get to the part where that wrapping hair is no longer available, I will just take another piece of hair and wrap it right around that lock where everything ended. I like to go kind of like at the end of the other wrapping hair and then continue to wrap down, just so that I can lock that wrapping hair in place. And the cool thing about this texture of hair is that it really does not need any rubber bands. It doesn't need to be burned. It doesn't need any of that. You get to the end and you just keep wrapping until everything disappears. So this is what I want to show you, right? You wrap it, you wrap it, you wrap it until there is no hair left. And then you take that lock and you rub it between the palm of your hands to lock everything in place. You don't need any heat, anything. I'm telling you, this is super easy. It is time consuming, but it looks beautiful. Refreshing the ends.
So at this point, the hairline is redone. It's been about a week, and my ends, I'm gonna show you guys what this kind of looks like, right?
This loose hair is the result of washing my hair. Remember when I said I wash my hair regularly? Well, sometimes this would happen. The wrapping hair would get loose. No, I don't think that you need to add heat or anything to lock it. Of course you can, but I just have accepted that this is the process. So I'm taking that twisted up hair. We're gonna take a section of the wrapping hair, and you want to make sure that it's thin enough to kind of match with the rest of the lock. You don't want your hair to basically have like a bulb at the end, or be thicker on the ends than it is at the root. It just looks a little bit less authentic in that way. So just keep wrapping it until you get to the end, and I already showed you how to finish it off. So you know, you just repeat. And I would do this sort of refreshing of the ends anytime I had a lock that was just struggling. If you have any locks that are struggling, the cool thing about this wrapping method is that it's really easy to refresh without doing the whole lock all over again. And it's as simple as that. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Just kidding. Now, when it comes to refreshing and making everything feel and look moisturized, I used a lightweight leave-in conditioner in a spray bottle. This one's by Carol's Daughter. If it's still available, I will link it down below. And that's my process.
I hope you all enjoyed this video. Just a little refresh, just a little touch up, okay? If you're interested in learning how I wash these locks on a regular basis, go ahead and check out the video right here. And if you're interested in, how I installed them, video right here, okay? All right, I did it all myself, y'all. Subscribe, like, leave me a comment. Let me know if this was helpful or not. Let me know what you do, okay? And I will see you in a few days. Mwah.